Happy New Year's Eve. I've got a question for you. Why do we sing the song Auld Lang Syne every year, and what does it mean? The words of Auld Lang Syne were collected and written by the legendary Scottish poet Robbie Burns based on old folk tunes. He's essentially known as the national poet of Scotland, and once his words were set to the tune we know, it quickly became a very popular tradition in Scottish New Year's Eve parties. The actual phrase for Auld Lang Syne came from an old Scottish folk saying, which was essentially the same as once upon a time, and that was put into the context of the poem that we know, talking about long-standing friendships and reminiscing on good times. The actual poem has about 5 verses, but we usually only get through 1 or 2 because by that point in the night, you're probably not going to be sober. So in the Scottish Hogmanay tradition on New Year's Eve, all the guests would get together in a big circle, holding hands, and all rush into the middle at the end of the song. The melody we sing wasn't composed by Robbie Burns, but it was based on some old folk tunes, and it has been used countless times by classical composers such as Beethoven and Haydn. And it was even sung by soldiers in the trenches in the First World War singing, "We're here because we're here, because we're here, because we're here." As well as being sung on New Year's Eve, it's also heard at farewells, funerals, and of course, sung on Burns Night, 25th of January, which celebrates Robert Burns' birthday. So do you sing this every year on New Year's, and are you going to be singing it this evening? Happy New Year, and hope you have a great 2023!